Have you ever noticed why some people seem to attract opportunities everywhere they go? They get recommended, people refer them, and they even listen to them. While you have others who work just as hard, but they struggle to even get noticed. What's the difference? It's not always about your talent, your money, or even your experience. Sometimes it often comes down to one thing, and that is influence. So today I want to dive into how you can build your influence. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Delena, and I believe that we are in business to serve. And when we serve people well, success will follow. On this channel, I teach business owners how to build a business that their customers trust, want to return to, and excited to recommend to their family and their friends. So I hope you're ready today because we have a great topic. We're going to talk about something that every entrepreneur wants, whether they realize it or not. And that is influence. By the end of this video, you will understand why influence is earned through service, how trust is built over time, and why consistency may be your greatest business strategy yet. So get your pen and your notebook, get ready to take great notes, and let's get started. Influence affects everything. It affects your referrals, your opportunities, your partnerships, your sales, and even your business growth. The interesting thing is that most people try to build influence backwards. They think influence comes from being known. No, I've learned influence comes from being trusted, and trust is built through service. People don't trust you because you say or you constantly telling them how good you are. No, they trust you because you've consistently shown them by showing up and serving them well. So I want you to think about the people you trust. You don't trust them because they have a fancy logo. No, you don't trust them because they have the most followers. No, you trust them because they've proven themselves to you over and over. So trust is built one interaction at a time, one conversation at a time. I want to share something with you that happened to me a couple of years ago. I got a phone call from a close friend who was another child care provider. She wanted to come in for a short consultation with me. And so as we began to talk and share, and she began to share some things, and she said something that really caught me off guard. She said, after you and your husband made the decision that you was going to close your daycare, she said, I watched you. She said, I watched your journey. And what stood out to her was that and I guess this was talk that she heard in the community, whatever. She said a lot of people thought that we were gonna lose everything. We were just gonna fold up and disappear. She said, you continue building. She watched me transition into other businesses. She said, you never stop dreaming. You never stop thinking and creating. She said, I watch you continue to serve. And she said, that journey, watching my journey, inspired her. Bless her heart, she's no longer with us, on the earth with us. She passed away. But that stuck with me. Oh my goodness. And that's something I pull inspiration from every time I think I'm in a low season. I pull from that consultation I had with her. And that conversation with her reminded me of something so powerful. People are always watching. You will be surprised of the people who are watching you. Not in a negative way, but they're watching how we as business owners respond to challenges, how we handle setbacks, how we treat people, even when we find ourselves in those hard, slow seasons. Influence is being built and we don't even realize it. Thank you for watching this video. If it resonates with you, please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, share it with another entrepreneur friend, and don't you forget, hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. I would also love to hear from you. Tell me a little bit about yourself, and if there are any topics you would love for me to cover on this channel, leave it down in the comments, and also how this video impacted you as a business owner. I want to also invite you to go over and visit my website, www.inbusinesstoserve.com, and you will find helpful resources there to help you build your business with clarity, focus, and intention. One of the biggest misconceptions in business today is that influence it comes from followers. Now, followers, they're wonderful, they're great, but influence and followers are totally different. They're not the same thing. You can have thousands of followers and very little influence, and you can also have a small audience that deeply trusts you, because trust creates influence, and influence creates opportunities. Influence is not measured by how many people know your name. No, it's measured by how many people trust your character. Now, let's talk about 3 ways entrepreneurs build influence. The first is consistency. People trust what they can count on. When they can count on you, they can trust you. If you're always changing direction, disappearing, or failing to follow through, trust becomes difficult to build. Second, credibility. Do what you say you're going to do. Keep your word. Follow through. People will then begin to trust you. And the third is service. Look for more ways to help people before asking for something in return. The fastest way to gain influence is to become genuinely useful, showing that you genuinely care. The most influential people in business are often the most helpful people in business. Think about your favorite restaurant, your favorite mechanic, your favorite hairstylist, your favorite local business. Let me ask you this. Why do you keep going back? I'm going to tell you why you keep going back, why you are a repeated customer, because you have built trust. Trust has been built over time with these businesses. They've earned influence with you through consistent service, and business works the same exact way. That is exactly how you build influence with your customers, your clients, your community. That's how you build it. They can count on you. You're going to keep your word. You're going to follow through. You consistently show them your heart, that you care. You see their problem, and you are the solution to their need. That's how you build influence. Let's keep going. Every customer interaction is either making a withdrawal from trust or making a deposit into trust. Sometimes entrepreneurs, we become discouraged when business is slow. But this is something I want you to remember. Influence is a process. Sometimes it grows slowly. Same thing with relationships. Yes, it grows slowly. It's a process. Over time, people begin to trust you. They feel they can depend on you. You're going to follow through. That's a process, and it takes time, but you will get there. Once you establish that, it becomes one of your biggest assets in your business, because people who trust you today may become one of your biggest advocates tomorrow. Referrals are often the fruit of trust planted years earlier. Are you tired of constant pressure to showcase every step you take on the road to success in building your business? Discover how to build your business quietly and let your achievements speak for themselves. If comparison has been affecting your confidence, download my free guide below. Quiet work, loud wins. It will help you reset your focus and build your business without measuring your journey against anyone else. So download your copy today. Let's do a recap over everything that we just discussed. Influence is earned. Trust is built through service. Consistency creates credibility. And remember, credibility is what creates trust. Trust creates influence. And once that influence is built, it creates more opportunities for your business. So if you want more influence, I want you to focus less on being seen and noticed and focus more on being valuable to your customers and your clients. Focus less on being popular and focus more on being trusted. Because at the end of the day, business is not about you impressing people. It's about you serving people and serving them well. So I pray that this video has blessed you in some type of way, encouraged you, given you more insight and clarity on how to become an influencer in your industry with your clients and with your customers. Don't forget, subscribe to this channel, and I would love to hear from you. Leave down in the comments how you have built trust in your business. And remember, God gave you the vision. He gave you the idea to build this business so that this business will have a great impact on the community, on your community, your family, your friends, and hopefully people around the world. I want you to stay focused. I want you to keep serving, serve well, and most of all, I want you to keep winning. And I'll see you over in the next video. Bye.